their tongues to deceive. The venom of snakes is under their lips. Their mouths are full of bitterness and curses. And in their paths, nothing but ruin and misery. And the fear of God is not before their eyes. They have taken the hearts and minds of our leaders. They have recruited the rich and the powerful. And they have blinded us to the truth.
Peace.
Our human spirit is corrupted. Why do we worship greed? Because
check it out, y'all.
The limit of our sight, feeding off us, perched on top of us from birth to death, are our owners. Our owners. They have us. They control us.
See the police?
They are our masters. Wake up. They're all about you, all around you.
Peace and love to all the Muslims, all the Moors, fam. All the different nationalities, G. All around the world right now. Check this out right here, fam. Did you just hear that movie was called They Live? If you ain't seen that movie yet, you should do yourself a favor and check that movie out. Let me clean this lens off. Because we finna get straight to it. We finna get straight to it. You ready? Is you ready? So, Fan was talking about how people, their minds are being attacked. It's so many people outside right now. You look around, you see what's going on. Y'all know what's going on, fam? That movie is called They Live. They Live by John Carpenter. Classic. It's like a cult classic. So check that out. Yeah. Let me know where y'all tuning in from, too. Let me know y'all tuning in from to the Beam House. Share these Beam House out, man. So look, I was looking up a word, couple words, character, and I was looking up the word attribute. Now, you know how, on God, top 5. You know how somebody don't even realize that their mind is actually under attack? And you having a conversation with a person, and the person is throwing out words that you know that this person don't got a clue about what they saying. Not even some cocky that you looking at them like, but you know, and you listening to this person or people, and what they saying just don't make no sense. Because you could just tell by the words coming out their mouth. You just know by the words coming out their mouth. Shout out to Houston. You just know. So check this out. Check this out right here. Before a person would say, judges somebody, there's some things that you should do before you judge. There's nothing wrong for the record. It ain't nothing wrong with critiquing something, but you critique something with intelligence. You don't just critique something just to be saying, oh, whatever. Yeah, I don't like it or whatever. Shout out to Connecticut. That's not how you supposed to critically think. Look, get this book right here. It's called Critical Thinking. Oh, we going in tonight. Yeah, we going in. We going in. Critical thinking, right? Check it out. Check it out, y'all. So it say this right here. Look at this, y'all. Look at this right here. Say this right here. This for the people that talk about they got character. They got strong character. They got strong attributes about themselves. Let's find out. Accept. Yes. Shout out to Philly. We need to accept the problems lie in our thinking. It is a need to say yes to the challenge in improving our thinking. Most people who begin the challenge are unaware of significant problems in our thinking. They are unreflective thinkers. Hence, we need to get out of this stage. Didn't Noble Drew Ali? Hold up. Didn't Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, say that Moors need to start thinking? Didn't the prophet say that? This is why if you line up any one of the so-called black leaders, line them all up. Maybe except for El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz when he found out the knowledge. El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, and then you line up everybody else. Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali. Line everybody up. Martin Luther King. You line all of them up, Noble Drew Ali, fam. Everything he was saying was just hitting the target. Say you at the gun range. You at the gun range. Everything he was saying was just bing, 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 just busting off at the target. All of them was shots. Headshots. Let's go straight to it. Look. So when you saying start thinking again, critical thinking, we got to start thinking again. How do you critically think? How? Share this beam out. We going in, fam. So it say, sometimes our ego and pride hinder us from committing to learning. Ego and pride. Lower self. Ego and pride. It's a whole lot of people battle their ego and their pride. I battle my ego every day. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that like you start learning something and then you like, oh, I'm above my ego. Everything is centered all the time. No, sir. At least for me, I'm gonna speak for me. It ain't balanced 100% all the time. Like it's times where I'm going through something where I gotta check myself. I gotta balance myself because I get on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's an everyday thing. It's a journey, fam. This is a journey. Straight to the literature though. Look. So you see, it say, so we likewise need to get rid of these to begin a regular practice. Ego. You said define ego? It's a good question. It's a good question. So let's go to the dictionary. Let's go to the dictionary. Because I don't want you to be like, nah, it's just Kush Day. He just saying something just to be saying something. Nah. We gonna go to it. We gonna go to it, fam. We gonna go to it. You gonna see yourself. You gonna see yourself what it's on. Here you go. Ego. Where you at? Where you at? Ego. Straight from the book. Scott Forsman. Straight from the book. Here you go right here. We talking about, you said, define ego. Let's look at ego. Peace, more. Ego is this. It's a noun. The individual has a whole with the capacity to think, feel, act, and act. Self. Conceit. Self-importance. Part of the personality that is conscious of the environment and adapts itself to it. See? Peace, fam. Then you got somebody that's egocentric. Adjective. They're self-centered. An egocentric person. Egoism. A seeking the welfare of oneself only. You said you want the definition of ego? There you go. See, it's nothing wrong with ego. For the record, it's nothing wrong with how everybody has an ego. The thing about ego is, you know, when you don't know that your ego is out of control. When all you care about is what you care about and what you say, then now you're getting into the dark side. Where your ego is becoming unbalanced. It's out of control. Because all you care about is what you saying and what you thinking. That's it. All what you want to do, that's it. Peace, more. That's somebody that's egocentric. Nigga be tripping. Or she be tweaking. Because all she think about is her ego, what she want to do. That's the ego. That's the dark side of the ego. But it's nothing wrong with having the ego when you're centered and you like, listen, what I think matters. So you standing on it. Shout out to Jamaica. Wagwan. So you saying straight to the literature. So it say, so ask yourself over and over again, do you fully accept that you were once an unreflective thinker? If you consistently answer yes, then you are ready. So let's go. Critical thinking. Critical thinking. What is critical thinking? Define, target, critical thinking. The objective analysis and evaluation of an issue. Yes, 16 and on business. That's what's up. In order to form a judgment. Let's go. The key part of that definition, check it out, is in order to form a judgment. Critical thinking comes before Bold print, the judgment. How many people, let me throw this at y'all. How many people do you know, or do you be around, or you just come into day-to-day activities? You hear somebody saying something out their mouth based off what they think and not what they know. Yo. How many times a day do you hear somebody or you see somebody and there's something that's going on and they saying something out their mouth and they just talking? Hold up, I got you, Mo. I just got on here. Look, I got you though. This is Critical Thinking. This is the Beginner's Guide by Carl Patterson. Get this book, More. Get this book. If you can, get this like right now. Get this joint. Hold up. So let me go. Let me throw this on. Don't forget. It is a battle for your mind right now. It is a battle for your mind. Don't forget, fam. Everything going on right now is a battle for your mind. Everything going on right now, it's a battle for your mind. It's a battle for your mind, because your mind is everything. Once somebody can get your mind, now they got you. They ain't got to worry about your body. Your body is going to do what your mind tells it to do. So if somebody can manipulate you and control your mind, that's all they need. They don't need nothing else. So the mind is the battlefield. That's why you got so many different ops out here. But look, now that we define what critical thinking is, yeah, turn it up. Yeah. Need some theme music. Shout out to Sapuda. So look, when you talking about character, people be like, yeah, I got good character. You feel me? People be like, I got good character. Do you? Do you really got good character? Let's see what character is. Check it out. Let's see what character is. Because you got people tweaking right now talking about, yeah, we need to pray for Ukraine. Why you talking about praying for Ukraine? Fam, they just bombed Somalia. Did you know about that? Somalia got bombed. Pay attention to what's going on, not what the narrative that they showing. Somalia just got bombed, Jay. Oh yeah, look it up. So while you looking at TV and you looking at, oh, they trying to remove the mask, look around, G. Look around. Look, character. Where you at? People love talking about they got good character. So let's go to the definition of character. Brah. So what's character? Character is a noun, first off. So it says all the qualities. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Let me turn this up. I'm feeling that. It say, hold up. It say all the qualities or features possessed, sort, nature. He dislikes people of that character, right? Now, it say moral strength or weakness. Moral strength or weak. We're talking about the word character. We're defining character right now. Check it out. So it say the special way in which any person feels, thinks, and acts. A person of a shallow, changeable character. All right. Nah. Moral firmness. Self-control. Integrity. You seeing these words? Moral firmness, self-control, or integrity? Good reputation. Good reputation. Now, let me throw this at you. Somebody says they got good character. So when somebody got good character, that means they have what you say, good attributes, right? Peace, more. Somebody says they got good character, that would mean they got a good reputation. They got a good reputation. Their reputation is solid. They're a solid stand-up person, right? Or you would say they got moral strength. Peace. That's character. Character. Nah, let's go further with it. Somebody say they got good character. That means they got good attributes about themselves. Right? Good attributes. Right? Let's look up the word attributes. Watch this real fast. Peace and love to all the Moors. All the nationalities around the world. Check it out. So it say, out of the book. Straight from the book, fam. Straight from the book. This ain't no belief thing. This is straight from the book. So it say attribute, verb. All right, verb transitive. It say regard as an effect or product of. Attribute. Think of as caused by. See that? Think of as belonging to or appropriate to. Huh? We attribute courage to the lion and cunning to the fox. An object considered appropriate to a person. Watch this. Rank or office. A symbol. A quality considered as belonging to a person or thing. Characteristic. Watch how I tie in. Watch how this ties in, G. Hold up. Hold up, G. Hold up. Hold up. Let me throw this on. Let me throw this on, G. Yo. Let me throw this on. Watch this right here. So we saying ego, character, and attribute. Watch this. We're going to tie all those in real fast. Watch the science. So when you're talking about character, that means somebody got high quality. They got integrity. Attributes. Yeah, it's time to start thinking. So you're talking about attributes. What are attributes? Courage is an attribute to like somebody that's like a lion. Lions got courage, right? Foxes, they're cunning. Okay, so let me throw this at you. What would you say when you find out that character goes beyond just what you're saying? It's your moral quality as well. Character. So that means if you got real character, then if something going on around you, you ain't with that, right? Because you got character. You got high attributes. Yeah? Okay. Nah, critical thinking. Don't forget. Watch this. Now, let me show y'all this real fast. One time for the one time. Let me show you this real fast, fam. Let me show you this real fast. One time for the one time. Keep in mind, character, attributes, ego. Keep those in your head simultaneously right now. Nah, you say you got character. That means you got integrity. Right? You got high attributes. Watch this right here. Let me see where you at. Okay. Things are black. Natural people are Moors. Now the Wi-Fi want to tweak. I'm gonna start tweaking. Now the Wi-Fi want to tweak. Fam, come on, fam. Now the Wi-Fi want to tweak. It ain't tweaked all night. Now I want to tweak now. Fam. Come on, fam.
Are y'all with me?
Okay,
we know that Spanish comes from what language?
Hold up, there you go.
Latin, right?
Hold up.
Latin comes from what?
Hold up, we got life. We got life. Hold up. Don't start tweaking. Because I want y'all to see this. Don't start tweaking. The Wi-Fi trying to tweak. Nah, don't start tweaking now. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Come on, fam.
The Spanish word negro, which means black in Spanish. You go to the dictionary and you see, oh yeah, negro, yeah, it means black in Spanish. We Negroes. But that's a half truth. The word negro in Spanish, right, it comes from the Spanish. Y'all got that? And it does mean black, but it only refers to something that is dead. So it means black, but it's only used to refer to inanimate objects. Black car, black shoes, black shirt, black pants. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It is not used to refer to things that are black and alive. Y'all with me? It's only used to refer to things that are black but have no life. Y'all got me?
What?
So now the word that is used to refer to a black person in Spanish is moreno, not negro. So you have to ask the question, why is it that when we were brought in slavery, the Spanish word...
Now, keep in mind, you said you got character. You said you was putting your ego, you was checking your ego. You said you had high attributes. All right? You said you was a thinker. You said you was a thinker, right? Hold up. You said you was a thinker. You said you deal with facts. Didn't you say that? Didn't they say they deal with facts? You say you deal with facts, right? Okay. Hold up. What's this? What's this right here? You talking about facts only, right? Talking about facts only? You want answers? Cool. Cool. You said you was a thinker. Oh yeah, we got Pictionary, dictionaries, we got all that. Yeah, we got all that. So we got Latin and we got English. Whole time is right here. So you said you heard what the dude from the NOI said. He said black was what? Dead. And black dealt with inanimate objects. So let's look at the word negro. Keep in mind, this ain't Kush Day words, fam. This is Latin and English. Picture dictionary. What that say? Negro. Black. Oh, look at the arrow. What is it pointing to? It's pointing to paint. You see how negro in so-called Spanish, which is really Moorish Latin, you see how when you translate Moorish Latin into English, you get the word negro. Oh, negro. Then you see it pointing to the paint. And negro, translated in English, is black. Just like you got la mora. La mora. You have the blackberry. El merlo. The black bird. What? Black currant is what? In Moorish Latin. La grosella. La grosella, negro, black, la mora, blackberry, el mero, blackbird. Get out your emotions. I see you right now. I see you. Get out your emotions, because I see you. Everybody see you. Get out your emotions, fam. You said you wanted answers. You said you was a critical thinker. You said you had character. You said you had high attributes. High attributes is you dealing with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're not dealing with your ego. You're not dealing with your lower self. Peace, more. You're not dealing with your lower self to the point where you're shunning information that's actually factual. Didn't you say you wanted facts only? You said that. Didn't you say you had character? You said that. So if you got character and you got high attributes, that means you got integrity and you honor truth. And truth alone is what you stand on. Right? You said that. Okay. Nah, it's a part 2 to that. You thought it was a part 1? Nah, it's a part 2. It's a part 2 to that. It's a part 2 to that. Hold up. Let me see if you're gonna play. Let me see. Let me see if he gonna play now. This is Wi-Fi now the Wi-Fi want to tweak. It wasn't tweaking all day.
Are y'all with me?
Okay.
We know that Spanish comes from what Latin? I mean, language. Latin, right?
Did I just say that?
And Latin comes from what? Greek. Are y'all with me? So you find this same word in the Latin is N-E-A.
Come on, fam. Come on, fam. You see what's going on?
And in Latin, it means dead.
Check it out.
You find it in Greek, it's N-E-C-R-O, which also means what? Dead. Now, there's a law in English. Are y'all listening?
Listen.
There's a law in English called Grimm's Law of Consonants. I hope I spelled that right.
Now, this is an NOI, brother.
And in Grimm's Law, it says the G, the K, and the C are all interchangeable without changing the meaning of the word. Did y'all hear that? According to Grimm's Law of Consonants, the G, the K, and the C are all interchangeable, and it. Are y'all with me?
Oh, what?
The Spanish word negro.
Listen.
Which means black in Spanish. You go to the dictionary, and you see, oh yeah, negro, yeah, it means black in Spanish. We Negroes. But that's a half-truth.
So it's no such thing as a half-truth. First off, there's no such thing as a half-truth. Something either is or it ain't. That's it. Ain't no half-truth. That's like saying a woman could be half pregnant. Can she? Can she be half pregnant? Or she finna deliver that baby. She finna deliver that baby. Ain't no such thing as no halfway. What you mean a halfway truth? Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that at all. We ain't doing that at all. We ain't doing that at all. Can she be half pregnant? When a woman is pregnant, is she pregnant or not? There's no such thing as a woman is half pregnant. You is or you ain't. What you mean? What you mean? You is or you ain't. Okay. So now the ones in the back, they was talking about, yeah, we want what the facts is and all that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's truth and that's falsehood. That's what the prophet said. That's what the prophet said. Hold up. That's what the prophet said. Hold up. Hold up, fam. That's what the prophet said. Do yourself a favor and get this right here. Peace, more. Do yourself a favor and invest in this right here. Huh? Do yourself a favor and get that. $7.95. That's how much it is. $7.95, fam. It's not that much. Not that much at all. $7.95. The Uniting of Asia. Know thyself and your Father God, Allah, that you may learn to love instead of hate. Every man needs to worship under his own vine and fig tree, or every woman needs to worship under her own vine and fig tree. Man, divine feminine or divine woman and divine man have to be like this. There's no other way. There's no other way. You can't have divine feminine by themselves. You can't have divine man or masculine energy by itself. It's off. Because according to the yin and the yang, more science, the cosmos, and other sciences, you will find that anytime you trying to separate divine feminine energy and leave it on its own, it won't sustain itself. The same way you try to separate divine masculine energy and leave it on its own, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because Allah the Creator didn't make it like that. You have to have divine masculine and divine feminine. Learn to love instead of hate. The wild part is love is free. Love is free. Niggas still hate. How you got love free as day outside? Free as day. Niggas are still hate though. They still hate. That's because they don't love themselves. They don't truly love themselves because they still thinking on ego and pride. Ain't no balance in there. If somebody got hate instead of love, how can they ever ascend to higher levels? If they thinking about hating somebody, you come out, you wake up in the morning, turn the TV on, you hating the people on the TV, you hating the people that you go to work with, you hating the people outside. Fam, you got a lot of hate in your heart, G. You got to learn to love instead of hate. Just think about it. When people think about this, y'all outside like I'm outside. Y'all see people outside, they got that angry look on their face all the time. Just angry, right? Don't they look angry? They look old. Like that ages people. People don't even realize that when you walking around with all that negative hate look on your face and energy, fam, that decays you. That decays you faster because your face all frowned all up. You look off. You look old just because you thinking in a negative light. For real. For real though. For real though. So look, now let's talk about some positive things though. Let's talk about some positive things though. About character, attributes. Y'all want to talk about some positive things as well as us analyzing the negative things. You say it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. Exactly. Bing bong. It takes more muscles in our faces, Islam more, to frown than to smile. You got people that they just own that negative. They don't even be thinking about smiling. You wake up frowning. You went to sleep frowning. You woke up frowning. Yo, it's something off with that, man. I don't know what you got to do. You got to find love and peace inside yourself. If you go to bed frowning, my nigga, and then you wake up frowning, nigga, something off with you. And the only thing that can help you is you figuring out what's triggering you to wake up and move around like that. Something is triggering you. Internal triggers as well as external triggers. You got to find out what it is. More science is the key. More science. The ancient Egyptian mystery system. Look into that. Said, what if you just keep a straight face all the time? A straight face all the time? Hey, I don't know. Stone face? Not even stone face. Just a straight face. You got to have some kind of positive emotion. You know, positive yin and yang mixed with the negative emotion. You can't walk around like the Joker all day. You know, if you walking around like the Joker all day, something wrong with something off. If I see a nigga just smiling 24/7, I don't know. If I see a chick just smiling 24/7, like the Joker, nah. You gotta balance it out though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta balance it out. Straight up. So look, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here, fam. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, G. So let's say some attributes of the Moorish Americans. Oh, God. Some attributes of the Moorish Americans. What are some attributes of the Moorish Americans? Let's look. Let's find out. Hold up. Let me put this on. Don't you feel? Let me put this on real quick. Let me put this on real quick. Let me see if y'all remember this. Let me see if y'all remember this, fam. Let me see if y'all remember this. So let's say some attributes of the Moorish Americans. Yeah. Some attributes of the Moorish Americans. Remember what attribute was. Remember what attribute was. It say, Hold up. A Moorish American's strength is in their ability to love instead of hate, and knowing their higher self, God's self, and lower selves. Their science is reliance upon Allah and knowledge of history. Let's analyze that. So we analyze that, and we're looking at what is your positive attribute for yourself. One positive attribute proclaiming that you're a Moorish American is that you're learning to love instead of hate. You're learning to love instead of hate. You're learning to use your higher self, your God self. You're using the more science in a positive light to open up your God self. Straight up. Nah, you talking about knowing your lower self too, though. So just because you say you a Moorish American, that don't mean you won't get on that. But it's just you learning your negative self too, as well as your positive self. So you can stay in the middle ground, the balance. Well, every time you ain't gotta get on that, because you're learning your negative. You know what I'm saying, piss you off. You know that. So you like, you know what? I see this coming from a mile away. Let me slide over here, because I know what I'm finna do. So let me slide, because I know what I'm finna do. That part. Straight to the book, though. Look. So it say, upright, independent, and fearlessness. We talking about some of the attributes of the Moorish Americans. Exactly. Islam. Upright. You ain't no slouch. You stand up. You can move independent. Know what I'm saying? You don't need a whole, you know what I'm saying, group around you. You can move independent. And you fearless. You ain't got no fear. What you got fear for? You ain't got no fear. Some attributes of the Moorish Americans. Honors the guidance of their government and the flag of their ancient forefathers. Right there. That right there. And when you're talking about government begins with you. That's what government started. Governing your mental. Who's governing your mental? Who's controlling your mental? That's the first government. The government is you governing the affairs of your mind. That's government. That's self-government. Do you govern yourself? Or is someone else or something else governing you? That part. You know what I'm saying? Government begin with us, with your mind. Govern your mental. Government, govern your mental. You feel me? Keep going. So it say, they and their children can receive rights. See that? They and their children can receive their rights, unmolested by others. Among these are the right to cast their free national ballot at the polls, and not under a granted privilege, as has been the existing condition for many generations. What? To be able to have true wealth as a nation. Listen, fam. I'm gonna get into that later. I don't know. I might run it back one time. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking as I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I might run it back one time and go further into that voting, because that whole voting is an illusion, G. That whole voting is an illusion. When you go to them polls, man, listen, man. Yo. When you go to them polls, G, you ain't doing what you think you doing. When you go to them polls, you ain't really doing what you think you doing. You just actually being a battery for the U.S. corporate machine. That's what you're really doing. Y'all ever thought, why these people be having these extravagant, let's vote. Make sure you go out and vote. Why is these celebrities always pushing, on a side note, we gotta go out and vote. Shout out to Homage on the beats. We gotta go out here and vote. Y'all gotta go vote. Don't forget to vote. Yeah, exactly. Because, fam, I'm gonna go into that. Later though, I might eat the bomb there tonight. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna just show you right now. Get this book right here. Get this book right here by Pal Chain. This book go crazy. Word magic. Get this. The powers and the occult definitions of words. This is the second edition though. Exactly. Ain't never vote. Know what I'm saying? After I found out what it was, ain't never voting again. You don't vote. You don't vote. You cast your ballot. And what's your ballot? Your ballot is to your nation. The U.S. corporation ain't our nation. We're under colonial occupation. Meaning that the Moors, the Americans here, you got Americans and you got squatters. Yeah, you say you finna dig in? On God, dig into that, G. Dig in. Voting, voting is to see how people are being manipulated mentally and controlled. You're a battery. Just like Morpheus showed Neo that battery. Remember, he was like, to turn people into this. Nigga pulled a battery out his pocket. And who walk around with a battery in their pocket? That nigga Morpheus, he showed Neo that nigga lost his mind. Nigga earled up. Nigga earled up. He couldn't even take it no more. Y'all remember that? The first Matrix, fam. Yo. The first Matrix, he told you what it was. He was like, listen, this is what people are turning into. Batteries. Nigga pulled out a Duracell. Neo couldn't take it, fam. What'd he say? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Y'all know what he said, right? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nigga pulled him out of there. When they woke him up, remember they pulled Neo up out of there? He's like, I don't believe it. He still was saying, I don't believe it. He was inside the Matrix in the training program. They pulled him out the Matrix, woke him up. He woke up still saying, I don't believe it. So he was under sedation. Hold up, man. Hold up, G. The man was under sedation. He was underneath the training facility. Fam, you talking about Sophia Stewart was raw? She's still cold for writing the first Matrix. Fam. So Neo was under sedation. Woke up. Still in denial. And what Cypher say? He's gonna pop. That nigga Cypher was like, he's gonna pop. He was like, Neo, what Morpheus say? They was like, breathe. Nigga was like, ugh. Nigga threw up. Couldn't even take it no more. On my soul, nigga couldn't even take it. So look, this is how strong it is though. This is how strong it is. When you start really unplugging and you start using that God mind and you start thinking about everything we done been told been garbage. Everything we've been told has been lies though. So we've been looking at it like, yeah. And then when you start finding out, like, first thing you start doing now, he's gonna pop. Nigga, he's gonna pop. Nigga go pop. She gonna pop. Her mind gonna pop. And you remember what Morpheus told Neo when he was up in that, when he was on the Nebuchadnezzar. Remember he was on the Nebuchadnezzar and he told Neo, he was like, you know, there's when people reach a certain age, they shouldn't be brought out because they're not going to be able to handle it. Remember he told Neo that? You're not going to be able to bring people out of there because they can't handle it. And a lot of us have been so deeply indoctrinated. It's like, damn, like when you talking about polygamy, case in point, you're talking about polygamy, relationships, religion, science, history. It's all been blurred, fam. It's all been blurred. Polygamy is what we used to be on. If you can, Noble Drew Ali had 2 wives. 2. He said it might not be for every Muslim, but if you can afford them, then do what you do. If you treat the first wife like the second wife like the first wife, the third wife like the first wife, and you can afford all of them, then that's up to you. That's your journey to move around. I tell you what though, you got to have a solid foundation. Your mind got to be right. Your mind got to be right first. Your mind got to be right, fam. You can't be talking about, yeah, I want 2 or 3 wives. Nigga, you can't even take care of self right now. You talking about you want 2 or 3 wives. Or vice versa. A woman talking about she want 2 or 3 husbands. And you can't take care of self. It's all about taking care of yourself, your mind, first. The lower self that's the root chakra, where you talking about you just trying to hit something. You know what I'm saying? You trying to just knock something down. That's the root chakra. That's the lower self. But it's gonna take us to unify and sync up here first. This is the power. The mind is the power. The body is the temple. The mind is the power. You know what I'm saying? The body is the temple. The mind is the power. So look, when you talking about positive attributes of the Moors, right? You come right here. Shout out to East. What y'all know about that? Huh? Okay. So when you say attributes of the Moors, things about Moorish Americans, positive. Let's go. Because we do got negative Moors out here. Don't get it twisted. There is people wearing fezzes and turbans that will put you back in slavery. Let's not get that twisted. Niggas be like, yeah, I'm a Moorish American. So let's not get it twisted right now. Let's not get it twisted. Peace, dealer, Islam, war. Let's not get it twisted or confused or misconstrued. There are people who claim to be high character. There are people to be saying they have high status and high rank. Those are the same people that will manipulate you. Those are the same people that will con you. They will play games with you if you don't know no better. Because everybody does not have the same integrity. Everybody does not have the same moral compass that you may have. You may have a high moral standard, a high moral compass. But if your compass is not centered to the rest of the world, and you looking at people like, well, I never did nothing wrong to this person. Why would this person do something to me? Happens all the time. Just because you might have a high moral compass, it does not mean that other people have that same compass. They might not. That's why it's so important to use discernment. Discernment, fam. Discernment. Their words and their actions. Not just going by words. Hearsay. Somebody could say anything to make you feel good. A prosperity message. But at the end of that message, nigga, what did you hear out of that message that you was like, wow, I really can apply that to my life and I actually can use that in a positive light. You feel me? Whether it's cosmological, whether it's on some applicational things as far as you can apply this to your life and it's like, wow, I can use that. Whether it's lawful, you know what I'm saying? Any of that. Any of the ologies, fam. Any of the ologies. Case in point. Right here. You talking about positive attributes of Moorish Americans. All right? Are Moors out here using the term sovereign? Sovereign? Let me say this for the record. Sovereignty only comes through nationality. Period. If anybody out here talking about I'm a sovereign citizen, they don't know law. Get away from them. They don't know law. Get away from them. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen found in a law book. No. It's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It's not in the law book. I got about 4 or 5 of them over there. I'll show you right now. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. There's no such thing as police brutality. Why y'all think niggas be these so-called black leaders and black entertainers? They don't show law books. They just going off what they heard. It sounds like something to say. Yeah, that's police brutality. That ain't law. That ain't in the law book. Look, I give y'all a challenge. I throw a challenge at y'all. Get you a law dictionary, 4th edition and under. See if you can find the term police brutality in there. Find the term sovereign citizen in there. Those are made up terms, just like a conspiracy theory. That's a made up term. That's what you call double talk. That ain't actual factual. That's double talk, G. That's what you call double talk. Where that demo at? That's what you call double talk. It's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere, but that's what you call double talk. Somebody that talk like that, use words like that, that's double talk. They just talking because it sounds like something to say. But it really don't have no meaning. Like when somebody says, support the troops. What does that mean? What does that mean? Make America great again. That's just double talk. Like, what are you saying it like, what is it? What is it? We gotta throw this on. We own that. We own that. So check this out. Positive attributes about Moorish Americans, right? Moorish Americans are the only, listen, Moorish Americans are the only true answer to the year of 2007's 4th congressional approval for the unconstitutional so-called black voters' rights. What? Let's keep going. Moorish American is the divine and ultimate answer to the Negro, black, and colored problem. Huh? Oh yeah, I told you we was going in. Moorish American is the seal of identities to the descendants of Africans born in America. They are the, look at that, see that? They are the abolitionists. What'd that say? Abolishment. They are the abolishment of interchangeable slave labels and nicknames. Oh wow. Oh wow. Peace. Oh wow. You see that? Moorish Americans, by you saying that as your free national name, what you just did was you sealed the identities that you're a descendant of Africans born in America. You talking about putting a deadbolt lock on something. They are the abolishment of interchangeable slave labels and nicknames. They are the keys of self-consciousness to the locks of mental slavery which exist now. You see that? These are the positive attributes of Moorish Americans. You see? Moorish American is the return of the Moor man as gods and goddesses, where they can reign as brothers, fathers, husbands, and leaders, ending the stud role whose total dominion is confined to the bedroom as sperm banks. Damn. Huh? Moorish Americans have no earthly strings attached, where they can be puppeteered by the wills of carnal man. Moorish Americans love the earth because it is their home, mother, and their gift from Allah. You ever notice how Moorish man, I'm talking about upright, independent, and fearless Moorish man who stand on it. I'm talking about us, Moorish man. Us, the Moorish man. You notice how the woman is always on our side? She always on our side. She ain't in the back. We ain't telling her not to speak. She always right there. She right there. Got your arm around her. Or even if you ain't got your arm around her, it's already telepathically there. So you ain't even got to put your arm there. It's already there. You see what I'm saying? We talking about telepathically. It's already there, fam. We talking about 7 senses. It's already there. Your arm's already around her because you don't even have to physically do it. That's just the position, because divine masculine and divine feminine is always locked, dead-bolted when you dealing with high science. It's only when you dealing with the so-called patriarch. When you dealing with the patriarch, just pure patriarchal society, like these hybrids have it, that's when you got chaos, because you don't have women involved. Women is supposed to be right there. Right there. You supposed to have divine women, and you supposed to have divine masculine energy right there together. That's how it is. That's what it is, fam. That's what it is. It's nothing other than that when you're dealing with high science. High science deals with that. Mother and father. Husband and wife. Man and woman. That's what it is. Straight up. And you talk about, let's keep going a little bit. You don't want to keep going a little bit? How much time I got? Time I got. Okay. Want to keep going a little bit? Let's say, Moorish Americans are the embodiment and soul returning of the ancient ones, for they are the incarnation of the Atlanteans. Ironically, the European echelon has been aware of this universal inheritance of the Moorish for many centuries, but it is not in their best interest to disclose the existence of Allah, the great God, that rests dormant in the center of them. Y'all realize y'all the center of the universe? You looking all outside yourself and the universe is already inside you. Moorish Americans is the answer to all global problems of the nations who are seeking peace. Noble Drew Ali said, there is but one way peace will be obtained. Islam, more. That's what the prophet said. And that way is through them and the grand principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Being Moorish American will give the option offered to all other nationalities. The option to change citizenship. Is not possible to change one's nationality. If a Moorish American elects to become a citizen of the United States or Egypt, the choice is for the consciousness. However, one must have a nationality citizenship to exchange for another citizenship, be it a dual citizenship or exchange. Some governments require definite denunciation of former citizenship prior to the officiating into their own. So when all these celebrities be like, this book right here is Exhuming of a Nation. Get this. Put this in your Amazon cart or go to 7sealspublications.com. There it is right there. 7sealspublication.com. So when these people be talking about, yeah, I got citizenship in Ghana. I got citizenship over here. No, you don't. Because you ain't got no citizenship here. Because you ain't proclaimed your nationality. Big facts. Time is finna be up, though. I don't know. I might run it back, though. We gonna see, though. I might spin it back. Because I'm feeling this. The energy up. I might spin it back. Only y'all see misunderstand Drew Ali. Yeah, fam. Because it's a lot of people out here that's been stained. For real. A lot of people out here been scarred because they didn't have somebody who said they got character. They said they got high attributes. They got a fez on. They got a turban on. And they out here lying to people, G, because they want that bread. Because don't forget, everybody's moral compass is not like yours. It's not like yours, fam. Feel me? So keep your integrity up. Keep centered. Keep knowledge, wisdom, and understanding inside your head at all times. And protect yourself at all times. Might run it back, though. Yeah, I might run it back, though. Straight up, though. Stay tuned, fam. Might pull it back. Our self-law and master.